Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Awkward and Doing Wrong podcast. I think it's episode number 10. 10. And I'm
10.
I'm here with Flamewheel
It's me.
and Nickole,
Hey guys.
and I'm eating spaghetti. So
Damn it.
that's what's
I thought
happening.
this episode, we're not starting over with the podcast. We're just going to go
No.
on.
We're gonna continue it. Hey, listen. It's still in the playlist as the first 8 episodes are in the playlist.
So
They're just not as good as I Eat Spaghetti.
No, I think our quality has maintained the same, sir.
Maybe you.
Well, I'm
I kind of
consistent.
thought we were just starting over. Like, oh, this is new.
Mm,
That's
no,
fine.
just new logo, new us.
Yeah.
Same us? New logo, same us. Sorry.
Same
Yeah.
playlist. Doesn't matter. We can't start over. Fuck it.
You can't start over. You've already ate in. You just gotta keep going.
I already deleted enough videos because I didn't finish playthroughs, or actually more so, Flame didn't finish playthroughs on the channel.
Look, man,
What?
I'm not a completionist.
You will be now.
The fuck I won't.
You will be a completionist now, or your playthrough gets deleted. We've gone over
What's your
this.
face?
But like, how long is this podcast gonna go on for? Because it's got to end sometime. You know?
Forever. We will be
I'd
80.
say-
We'll be 80 fucking years old. We'll still be meeting on Sundays at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock your time.
I think the world will end before that.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll go until the world ends.
I'm still disappointed the world didn't end on December 24th, 2012.
Is that the Mayan one?
Yes.
The Mayans are fucking morons.
The Mayans, the thing was that's a cycle though, right? So it wasn't like the end. It was, this is the end of this cycle, and then we start a new one. But everyone took it as, oh, it's the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel fine.
I mean, that probably would have been okay. I would have been okay with it. Honestly.
I like to feel like in the actual timeline that did happen.
We're dead right now. This is actually a dream state.
This is an alternate timeline.
This is bullshit
Wow.
because my life's shit.
That's
I
it.
know, that's why it's the alternate timeline, jackass.
The worst fucking thing ever.
Have you seen our country lately?
I think it's more the Earth at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't say
All right,
both
Nickole.
anymore. Go ahead.
Sickness.
Oh, so like all last week, I started like getting sick, and I just thought it was, I don't know, allergies. And then as the week went on, it progressively got worse. And then Saturday, yeah, last night, I came home and I threw up, and I was like, awesome, this is
This is the
great.
way to start my Saturday. No drinking,
Yeah. Well,
throwing
no,
up.
I had Mexican food for lunch. Like, I felt fine. And then I had 2 margaritas, which isn't even enough to do anything. And then I drove home.
Oh
and
no.
I got here, and then I started to not feel good. And that's when I threw up, and I was like, cool. And then I laid in bed, and then that's when the body ache set in. And I was like, fuck
Oh no.
my life forever. And
It's the end
so
of the
I
world
was,
as we know it.
yeah, and it's like, I'm like trying to go to bed. Like, my entire body fucking hurts. I'm like, okay, I'll just lay here in agony and die.
But you're still here.
Yeah, I know.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
At one point, I mean, I eventually fell asleep, but like, it was literally the worst. It's like the flu. I had a 24-hour flu bug, and I was like, this is bullshit.
It's fucking
Damn it,
stupid.
Donnie. You had one job, buddy. One job.
I know. And then I still sitting over here with a cough and fucking hate it.
Hate to see it.
I just got the sniffles.
I don't got
But-
anything. I'm a goddamn.
Like,
Okay.
everybody I work with had like gotten some sort of flu or sickness or whatever, but they all got it during the week when we had to work, so they could stay home. And I get it on the fucking weekend, but it doesn't mean jack shit. I still go to work tomorrow.
Just call in sick tomorrow. Why are you working tomorrow?
Oh, because
MLK didn't die for us to have this day off for you to have to go to work.
Just cough into a patient's mouth. They'll send you home.
Oh, gross. That's icky.
That's what masks are for.
It's disgusting.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
I mean, They probably wouldn't send me home unless I was throwing up or something. So.
Into their mouth.
No, no.
No, not that.
People aren't birds, Travis.
Well,
Yeah, we don't baby bird it. I'm not like, oh, here you go.
welcome to our restaurant.
Oh no.
I just got an idea.
Oh no, I don't.
I'm sure it'll pass inspection.
Yeah.
I
About
don't
that.
think so.
No,
Not so much, no.
I've read through the food code. There is no place where it says you can't throw up in someone's mouth.
That's because it's implied.
I mean,
Like that's
it could happen. Listen, if it's not in the book, then it's fine.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna go with no.
I feel like you just need to open your mind a little bit.
There is a
Oh my God.
There is a protection from contamination. You can't get more contaminated, so maybe that. Go ahead, Nickole.
Hang on, I'm actually dying.
He's dying, guys.
I knew.
R.I.P.
Yeah, sorry if I'm like coughing at everybody's ear. I can't.
You're fine.
I can't help it.
It's good content.
God damn it.
I actually knew these two guys. They were really drunk one time, and this was back when I was in high school.
Mhm.
And they were really drunk, and one of them threw up, and the other one ate it.
Oh. Remember?
No.
Okay, listen. Remember?
Like not all of it. He didn't like eat all of it, but like he took a bite of it.
Remember at the beginning of the podcast where I said I was eating? This is bullshit.
Not anymore.
I thought you were done by now.
My favorite line was Nickole saying you should have an open mind, and my brain went, "You mean open mouth?"
Mouth to mouth.
I mean, you're over here talking about throwing up in people's mouths, and then I bring this up, and he can't handle it.
And all of a sudden, that's not okay?
No, that's a real life story. Mine was a hypothetical. That was a real life person eating somebody else's vomit. I don't,
I'm
whatever.
pretty sure it was off the ground too.
Ugh.
All right.
So I was telling Nickole you had to shovel out all the way to your game studio.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Nice segue.
You could have.
I could have done it. I didn't do it because it was like 10 and it was freezing rain. And I was like, sidewalk's good enough. I'll just walk on the ice.
Ice baby.
Oh. Now you're getting all the weather that I got a couple days ago.
Sure. It was also like 40 yesterday, so it like did it and then it melted, and then it was like 10 today. I'm like, how's it 40 yesterday and 10 today? This is bullshit.
That's exactly how the weather's been here.
It was like 70 last week here, so.
Okay, you don't have to fucking rub it in.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Look, it wasn't my
idea. 70-degree weather and go fuck off. Okay?
Yeah, shove it directly up your anus.
Yeah, so Monday it's a high of 37, and then by Saturday it's a high of 57.
Oh, you poor baby.
I'm so miserable, man.
I don't know how you make through that kind of cold weather.
I know, right?
Fucking dick.
Oh god.
Are you okay?
No.
No, the Chiefs won! Oh, they're fireworks.
There's fireworks. Chiefs won.
I heard a firework go off. It was only one little pop, but like.
Were you scared?
No, as soon as I looked online at the final score, I heard the pop outside, and I was like, okay.
Like to play the game, is it gunshots or fireworks?
Well, I hope it's a firework and not gunshots. I haven't heard gunshots in this area, so.
Yeah, we'll go with fireworks.
Yet.
Yeah.
Although if we hear something go off on the stream, that's good content.
Yeah, and if I die, if I die, that makes it even better content.
No, so it's just me and Travis, and we're not that good buddies.
Yeah, that's good for a while at least. I mean, I'm pretty good, but Flame.
You guys would just hear like a loud bang, and then you'd be like, "Nickole, are you okay?" And then I don't answer, and then
yeah.
Then there's a voice.
Awkward silence.
Man, that's some weird content.
Yeah.
I'll have to submit that to the police.
But like, the worst part is I would just be dead. Nobody would know. I mean, you guys would know, but who would you tell?
I would know. I would know if there was a voice. Who would I tell? The authorities.
Yeah.
Colton.
Hello. Yeah, I would probably tell Colton. Hey, Colton, Nickole may be dead.
Can you go check on Nickole? She might be corpse now.
She might be dead. Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to get into my house. My doors are locked.
Well, no. He would at least know the address to send the cops so they could make sure you're dead.
That's true. I mean, he's only been in my house once, unless he saved the address.
You said
it's Colton we're talking about
I
here.
still feel like it's a little bit like it might be a long stretch because you would actually have to remember.
You said send the cops to make sure she's dead. Like they were gonna finish her off.
That's what I meant?
Just gotta make sure. Like, nah, she's still breathing. Blam, blam. Okay, we did it. Don't worry.
Sorry, we have to do this.
That's what you get for being a zombie.
I don't know why anybody would kill me anyways. Like.
Well, not everybody deserves it.
Stray bullets, man.
Yeah. From the celebration. You just died.
You act like everybody who dies deserves it.
I never said that.
No, I don't deserve to be shot.
I don't deserve it. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you're just a nice dental assistant throwing it up in other people's mouths.
I don't throw up in other people's mouths.
For profit.
For profit.
Listen, if I get paid for it, it's fine.
Listen, if 2 Girls 1 Cup exists, you can do anything for profit.
Oh god.
I'm sure.
Now I'm gonna throw up. And into nobody's mouth, so I make no money.
Listen. There's a lot of fetishes. That one, I feel like, is unforgivable. That's just gross.
People have.
Nobody should eat shit like it's ice cream. I'm out.
I'm pretty sure it was ice cream.
It probably was.
I don't think it was because it literally shows it coming out of their ass. I feel like I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Thank
God. There was
God.
also a popular video going around of a girl. You guys aren't gonna like this.
Continue. Good content.
A girl was shoving a used tampon in her mouth.
Oh.
Icky.
That adds flavor, I think.
No, that does nothing. Nothing positive.
She just ate it.
Mm.
I was like, that is the most disgusting thing. Almost worse than 2 Girls 1 Cup.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Yeah, but there are people out there that eat ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that eat the other end too.
I knew as soon as I said it. I know, but I would hope not while that's going on. Cause
I can't explain to you how happy I am that Colton is not here for this conversation.
You'd be like, listen, you want to hear some of this shit that I know?
Yeah. You could eat ass. Ass tastes like nothing. All right, Colton.
Except shit. That is disgusting, and that's how you get hepatitis and die.
Death by hepatitis. Fave.
I'm just saying. Just the thought of getting hepatitis.
Well, because now you gotta explain it to the doctor, like, how you got it.
They're like,
and you can't lie to them, because they're already gonna know.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's only a certain type of hepatitis that you can get like that, and it's like, well, I guess maybe accidentally, but how many accidents?
How'd you get hepatitis? I don't know. Well, what's that brown shit on your lips?
Oh, no. Does it smell like shit in here?
Oh my god.
As you guys can tell, we do not have an agenda today.
I had an agenda, and you said we're not a true crime podcast. So I don't.
We're not a true crime podcast. We had Abducted in Plain Sight. Put that in the vault, and we'll do it some other time.
I'll put you in a vault.
I'll put you in a vault.
No balls.
No balls. We can talk about the one guy.
Oh wait, no. We established you having 3 balls.
3 balls.
Previously. Yes. Just more balls than me, apparently.
This isn't fun at all.
Poor Nickole. All right. So we can discuss the one thing.
Just the one thing. And I don't. It's not a very long It's not a very long conversation. I feel like.
I'm real disappointed that you weren't interested in the DNA thing.
The DNA thing. Yeah.
No.
One
Okay.
day. One day.
All right.
What are you talking about?
A man experienced instant karma over the weekend when his pickup truck was stolen while he was robbing the business across the street, police say. The incident unfolded around 6 a.m. Sunday night when Kennewick police responded to reports of vehicle theft. The vehicle's owner told officers someone had stolen his red 1992 Chevy pickup. The owner had left the keys behind on the seat, and a thief had drove off with his truck. But after surveillance video was reviewed, police discovered that the reason the pickup owner had left his truck was because he was off stealing items from a business across the street. The pickup owner was booked in the Benson County Jail on a warrant and a new burglary charge. His pickup is still missing.
I mean,
You and your voice.
he's stupid.
You never leave your keys in the vehicle, even if you're a thief.
Yeah,
Don't leave the keys in the getaway vehicle.
I had a friend in college who left his keys in the vehicle in our driveway, and I woke up the next morning and I think I was doing, because there was only 3 of us, so I had to do I was doing the dishes because there was a lot of them, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do them, and I looked out and his car wasn't there, and I looked over to his room and he was asleep. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then his brother pulls into the driveway too, and I walked out there. I'm like, I'm pretty sure your brother's car was stolen. And then it was. And then they found it. It was towed away, and they wanted all this charge to get it out. And it was like a beater car, so they were like, you can have it. They have money.
That was a great story.
Thanks.
No, time out. So they towed his car even though it was in your driveway.
No. They found it somewhere else, and it was towed.
It.
The issue is, I feel like they should have been able to get it out because, it was reported stolen. Like they had the cop over and they talked to him and everything. Like it was reported stolen. Why would they pay to get a car out that was stolen?
All right.
Stupid. Fucking stupid.
Well, your friend leaving his keys in it in the first place.
He's stupid too, but guess what? He's a good person. The tow guy, fucking dick. Fucking dick. I'm mad for him.
My friend, she didn't leave her keys in her car, but she left like her wallet and her backpack full of shit in her car, and somebody broke into her car and stole all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why the fuck are you leaving all that shit in your car in the first place?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what happened. The person we lived next to, one morning, this was in college too, like her entire window was broken out, like it was like all over I don't even actually know what happened there, but I remember like her standing out there crying, and I was like, oh, I'm not going out there.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. No, because they actually had people come out there and put glass in it. Yeah, it's a trap. I walk over there, she kidnaps me.
Oh no! It's like free candy, only damsel in distress style.
Yeah.
Alright.
In glass.
Not the glass.
Not the glass. Oh. So how's everybody been? Other than Nickole being sick? Flamewheel. Thank you, Nickole.
I can't help it, I'm sorry.
It's dying.
I'm dead.
Did not make it.
Tell us your life story.
Life story? So there I was.
Shorter.
Rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun.
Shorter.
And now I'm here.
Pretty good story. I enjoyed that a lot.
Wait, what?
So
There was a barnacle, and he was so ugly, everybody died.
Oh!
You hate to see it.
Sad face.
You hate to see it.
It happens.
It does happen. It's sad though. It really is.
Can't relate.
So topical. This is something that Nickole can relate to. The Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl.
Fuck yeah.
Woo!
And I'm happy for reasons that has nothing to do with the Chiefs, because the Dolphins' old quarterback is on the Titans, and he really wasn't doing that much, but yet he was getting a lot of credit even though he was throwing for under 100 yards. And I was like, you know what? Put them out of their fucking misery.
My biggest concern though is the Chiefs keep letting their opponents get double-digit leads and then coming back to win it.
Come back and
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work in the actual Super Bowl.
They only got to do it one more time, Flame.
If you don't keep leading the Super Bowl, it's over, bro.
Yeah,
you can't let double-digit leads against your opponents in the Super Bowl.
That's definitely worked when the Patriots were losing to the Falcons by like 22 points at halftime, and they came back and won.
Or the Seahawks.
Or the Seahawks. What was that, Nickole?
Do we know who they're playing?
Their game is in 10 minutes. The other game is.
Oh, okay.
Either the 49ers or the Packers.
But the 49ers suck. I mean, obviously not, since they're here, but like...
They do not. I think they have the best record in the league. Actually,
they
I take
suck
that
because
back.
they're boring football.
The Ravens had the best record in the league, and then they lost.
Well, they didn't win it against the Titans, so...
Titans just lost, baby.
Listen, I knew that Patrick Mahomes would get us to the Super Bowl. It's fine.
Patty.
I don't think you knew that. I think you were hesitant initially.
You didn't know. You don't even care about football.
I remember when he got drafted.
Yes.
I was like, oh damn, he's gonna be a great quarterback.
Nickole, it was like
And look where we are now.
It was like 3 years ago, Nickole. You acted like he's been a 15-year veteran, and you were like, I remember.
He is. I do.
I remember.
No, I just remember. I remember seeing like his the videos that they sent, and I was like, man, he's gonna be good. And then his rookie year, and I was like, fuck yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Swear to God.
You drafted him right when they drafted. Man, he's gonna be good. You knew nothing about him.
Yeah.
Didn't see him once. You were just sitting there like, man, I think he's good looking. It's gonna be good.
No, that is not what I said.
Use what you were doing. The
thought.
Female mind.
Oh my God. Okay, I do watch a lot of shows because.
Stop projecting, Travis.
Is hot, but like that's not. That's not what this was.
It's too late. It's projected. I projectile vomited.
Okay. Can we get off the vomit subject, please?
It's the theme. It's the name. It's the name. It's the
now.
name of the podcast.
I think that's Travis's fetish.
I think he's allergic to his spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. I'm nervous.
Spaghetti. I was listening to the radio, and one of the guys on the radio was like he dated Patrick Mahomes' mom.
It's your mom, dude.
But he wasn't feeling it. He wasn't interested, and so he like cut it off with her. And I was like, you couldn't just like take one for the team, bud, and just try to get to like her? Like the fuck? If you dated Patrick Mahomes' mom and knew that her son was the fucking quarterback to the Chiefs, would you break it off?
No. But I'm still rooting against them if they play the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair.
I mean, I've been a Dolphin fan since I was 5. I can't break that allegiance.
Word.
Okay.
Would you say you pledge allegiance?
To the Dolphins.
Indeed.
You guys don't listen to Eminem, do you?
I haven't listened to the new album. I listen to him off and on.
I only listen to Skittles.
I haven't listened to his new album.
I just want to taste the rainbow.
There are a lot of people mad about his new album.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
some
who
people
cares?
are mad because it's Mac Miller's first album since he died.
Mhm.
And it was like posted on the same day. And then the other half of the people are mad because he talked about the Manchester Massacre and
Listen, and I'll say
all
this.
this stuff.
I'll say this. People get mad about fucking everything.
I fucking know.
And I'm so mad that they're mad, I'm fucking pissed off.
I'm so mad that they're mad.
Yeah. Everybody gets mad about
Mad at you?
Yeah.
But being mad at me.
Yeah. I don't get people. Like, I know I get mad about stuff, and what I get mad about is stupid things, but I feel like it's consistent. These people get mad about literally everything. They'll get mad about something they don't even understand. Like, you talked about that massacre that happened that I don't even know until I looked it up and saw it was a massacre.
Yeah.
Bowling Green?
Yeah, Bowling Green Massacre, which is Kentucky, not Bowling Green, Ohio.
Which didn't ever happen or exist.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, but it was Bowling Green, Kentucky, not Bowling Green, Ohio. I kept confusing myself.
That's a thing. And as for people being mad at Eminem, he intentionally does controversial shit to get name recognition to continue to sell albums. That's all he's ever done.
But he
Yeah.
but he said
Pretty
words that could be offensive for fucking years, but because we live in this era, he does it now when everybody's like, he shouldn't use that word. I'm like, he's been using it since like 1995. Fuck off.
The only word he doesn't use is the N-word, because he's smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, baby. And you can't get much wider.
No.
Did he ever respond to Nick Cannon's shit that Nick Cannon
Yeah, I don't
tried?
think he really needs to. I think
The fuck's a Nick Cannon?
I think Nick Cannon can kind of.
Just got fucked by the internet.
Yeah, I don't think Nick Cannon. I don't think you need to respond to fucking Nick Cannon. He's not even a real rapper, is he?
No. Listen, he got his name because of Mariah Carey
Yeah.
in Drumline.
Drumline. Saying he was in a couple of movies.
Outstanding.
I am gonna say that I enjoy watching Wild 'N Out because that show's funny, but it's mainly because they roast the shit out of Nick all the time.
Mm. It's not because he's good looking.
No, oh my god.
Why are you so superficial, Travis?
Because it's funny.
Why do you think I'm so superficial? I'm not.
Good content. Anyway.
I'm not watching The Witcher because I think what's his face is attractive because he's not.
Henry
Cavill is a fucking god.
Have you seen
Ma'am.
I mean,
well,
I mean-
I know why you guys watch The Witcher.
I mean, look at those.
Obviously.
Look at those abs, man.
Right?
They had to like keep fixing his shit because he kept muscle rippling out of his fucking costume.
Okay. Good for him. I don't know what to tell you. They had to do the same thing for Chris Hemsworth when he was Thor.
Yeah, but Chris Hemsworth is okay.
So hot.
He's attractive as fuck.
See, here we go. I was right.
I admit it when I actually mean it.
Yeah, douche.
Henry Cavill
Oh my god.
is good. He's a good Superman. He was given the wrong direction by people giving directions. Even though I really like Man of Steel, still like Man of Steel. What is that?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
She's driving a race car. Ring, ring.
I got sent a fucking video from this guy, and it said how to celebrate the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl, and it's a video of his fucking Mustang or whatever the fuck it is out in the street, peeling out, and then just letting the smoke roll. And I'm like,
Slamming into a light pole and then being arrested by
Fucking-
police.
fucking awesome. Like, I give a fuck about that. Okay?
Yeah.
Having killed
Like,
the guy
I-
from Fast and Furious.
Oh my god.
I went there.
I'm still actually not over that, okay?
It's so sad.
I'm not going there.
It really is.
Had Paul Walker been driving, he would still be alive.
Oh, debatable.
And no, that's not the reason why I watch the Fast and
You
Furious movies. It's because of Vin fucking Diesel, okay?
Obviously.
Pick the
Vin
right
Diesel
fucking
definitely
person.
sleeps with other men.
I
though.
didn't even say
No, he
anything.
doesn't! You were thinking it, don't even think
Hey, listen, I was
Ah.
not thinking it.
Vin Diesel is
He
not
was
gay.
he wasn't thinking it, he was about to say it out loud and then
Yeah, I know.
you
And
interrupted
then I beat
him.
to it.
Hey, man, Paul Walker was an attractive man.
He was! But he's not the reason why I started watching those.
Oh, the first one was just a really good movie. And then I stopped
Yeah.
watching them because I just don't care.
Are you you haven't seen all of them?
I've only seen 2. 1 and 2,
Oh my-
and that's it.
Oh, come on. 2 wasn't even that good, but Tokyo Drift is really good.
Tokyo Drift is bad. Okay, I saw that
it's
one.
not?
I saw
Oh
that
my
one.
god!
You're
Get
just
the
like
fuck out.
you're just like the Texas accent.
No.
It's a pretty nice Texas. It's a pretty nice Texas accent.
Literally, I mean, okay, he has a nice accent, but I don't think he's attractive.
No, he's not. But he
This
did
is a good movie.
he did lead as the quarterback in Friday Night Lights, led that team to the state championship game.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't relate to anything we're talking about
really
right now.
doesn't.
It's the same actor.
I can't believe you just said that Tokyo Drift was a bad movie.
It's not that good. I'm sorry to break it to you.
We can't be friends, and I can no longer do this podcast. I have to go.
No, don't leave me. Not by me. Don't leave me by myself.
I'll see you later.
Who's superficial now?
No.
Those movies, all of them are good. I mean, I really wasn't a huge fan of the second, but fucking Ludacris, okay,
Luda!
fucking awesome. Yeah.
Let's look at IMDb
But-
here. Tokyo
I think-
Drift has a 6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Apparently, it's not that great.
It's good.
It's alright, at best.
Whatever. Flame, have you seen it?
Nope. I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious except for the one. I saw the ending where they're racing around with the giant safe on a chain
That's probably all of them.
for like 30 minutes.
That's how they
That
all.
isn't all of them.
That's how they
like
all.
this
That's how they
one.
all end.
God. I
Pretty
feel-
sure just that one ended that way.
I've heard good things about the Fast and the Furious movies. I just don't feel like watching them all.
Because they make me furious.
But I have seen
Well,
Tokyo
yeah.
Drift, and it's not that good.
Oh my God. I
That
just
guy
thought
dies.
After
I think he's not
Paul
dead
Walker
anymore.
Died, I just thought they would end it after that, you know?
Oh no, there was too many
But
characters.
they're
You can
not.
continue. it.
See, we have this cash cow, and we gotta milk it dry.
Yeah, trust me. There'll be Fast and Furious movies long after Vin Diesel's done with it, and all those.
And The
I
Rock.
But I think they're using his brother. They're
Right.
using his brother in their
Paul Walker Jr.?
Their CGI.
Paul Walker the Spare.
Now, why would Paul Walker's
Walker the
brother?
second.
Why would Paul Walker's brother be Paul Walker Jr.?
He's Paul Walker the second. Because he's the replacement.
Oh my God.
This is falling off the rails.
Okay. I really. Did you guys see Zombieland 2?
I have not.
Damn. Okay, never mind.
No, you talk about it because I really
I mean,
don't care.
no, I haven't either. I
Okay.
was just wondering if you guys seen it and still thought it was good.
Well,
Did you like the first one? Because if you didn't like the first one, then fuck off.
I did like.
I
The
did like the first one.
Okay. Listen, I know people that don't.
Just
like
because I did like fucking Tokyo Drift doesn't mean I like nothing. God. I'm actually very lenient on movies. I usually like most of them. Except for Tokyo Drift and Iron Man 3.
I haven't seen Iron Man 3. I hadn't even seen it.
In any part of Batman vs. Superman that wasn't a fight scene.
So the whole fucking movie?
No, the fight scenes were good.
And
The
that
whole-
was
the
it.
5 minutes of it?
Well, even though
The
I
whole movie should have just been Batman and Superman beating the shit out of each other.
even though
Yeah,
I didn't like
same.
even though I didn't like Doomsday being in the movie, I still thought it was a good fight scene.
We could have had a Doomsday movie, Travis.
I'm aware of that. We could have had
It would have been so fucking epic, dude.
Doomsday should have been the third Superman movie of the trilogy.
Wait, who's Doomsday?
Doomsday is the guy who kills Superman. He killed him in Batman vs Superman, and he kills him in the comics. Which is what they were doing in Batman
Like
vs
rolls
Superman.
he rolls through town and kills like 12 heroes that they wanted to, not having the comics anymore. And then he fucking Superman and him hit each other so hard they kill each other.
Which is what
I've only
happened. Did you not see the end of Batman vs Superman?
No, I did, but I've only seen it once.
Oh,
Because I hated it.
well, Superman dies.
No, he
Spoilers.
I don't give a
doesn't. He
shit.
doesn't die.
No, he dead.
He comes back
He dead.
he comes back in Justice League, but he's dead. Because they actually had to take him to the pit. I don't know if it was the Lazarus pit, but they took him to a pit and they had to bring him back to life in Justice League. So until that happened, he was dead. Even if at the end of Batman vs Superman they showed the little dirt rise up, which is stupid because in Justice League he was dead until they did that thing. Continue, Nickole.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. At the end of Batman vs Superman, they showed the little pebbles on his coffin, like moving or
Yes,
whatever. And I was like,
which
okay,
was-
he's not dead.
Which is stupid because they did. First off, it's stupid because they should have just left him dead until Justice League instead of hinting. Same thing I had with Stranger Things 3. They can't let anything lie. They have to fucking tease it. It's like we know he's gonna come back. He's Superman. You don't have to tease it.
Justice League was stupid too.
I only like the scene where Superman comes back and Flash is running really fast and Superman's like, I can see you, and that's pretty much it.
think
And then Flash goes, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I only watched Justice League once, and I was really drunk, and I hated it even then.
Yeah, but see,
I
your,
mean,
like
your
it less
reason,
so.
your reason for hating it though,
Because
it was,
Henry Cavill isn't hot enough.
yeah.
No.
It was always, it was always,
Because it's stupid.
it was always gonna because Marvel because the Avengers already existed. I mean, the Avengers is just Marvel's
Top
Justice
tier.
League because Justice League came first if you're talking comics, but in the movies, Avengers came first.
Marvel. Well, yeah. Sorry. The Justice League sucked. I don't.
My point is
complete
Justice
garbage.
League and the Avengers both exist. So if Justice League comes out and it was amazing, which it wasn't, but if it came out and it was amazing, you can't just be like Avengers ripoff because that's I mean
I never said that.
you pretty much said it was a. I remember the
No,
tweet.
she's not even close.
I remember the tweet, except your Twitter's gone, so I can't verify.
So it
I
never
don't think
happened.
that was me.
It was you. You were drunk, so.
Hmm.
Did I say it that night after I had watched it?
You did, yes.
I don't
I
believe
don't know.
anything
You called
Travis
it. You
is
called
saying.
it an Avengers ripoff. I remember random things that I shouldn't remember, but then when it comes to my job, I forget everything.
I really feel like I never said that because I don't think the Justice League is an Avengers ripoff.
No, because that wouldn't
It
even
sucks.
make. Well, yeah. Also, that comment wouldn't make sense because in terms of history, the Justice League came first.
See, I think you're just putting tweets in my mouth and trying to say that I said that.
Well, you could say that when you delete your Twitter, and I can't verify.
Travis is projecting.
I know.
Check vomit all
Stop
over your
deflecting.
That's the whole reason I deleted my Twitter, so
It's-
that we
it's
could
because
have this
of me.
conversation and you wouldn't have proof.
Bitch.
Twitter. It's called long-term storytelling.
It's just a long-term thing. I'm like, I gotta tweet this now, so later on, in like 5 years, Travis will. I gotta delete my Twitter, and then he won't have any proof.
Exactly.
You know what they called that? Planning.
I call it long-term storytelling.
Listen, okay, Wonder Woman was fucking awesome, right? That movie was
Mhm.
great.
Ain't it?
Aquaman,
Wonder Woman 1984 looks pretty good too.
yeah, the posters and stuff that I've seen of that look fucking amazing.
Mhm.
But I haven't seen any. I haven't seen anything for the other ones,
Mhm. Well,
like Cyborg and.
Aquaman was good.
I really liked Aquaman.
Yeah.
Not because of Jason Momoa, but because it's a good movie.
But because Jason Momoa.
But
I mean,
also-
you can get lost.
He's a highly contributing factor.
You can get lost in Jason Momoa's abs, also,
Also, yes.
So much ass.
and he always has his damn shirt off. So,
He's Aquaman. They don't have shirts.
I want him to wear the orange shirt with the blonde hair, the gay-looking one,
Ugh,
No.
gross.
the one that they make fun of in Family Guy.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit upset that girl with the red hair's name wasn't Ariel or something.
That would have been hot.
Like, I know that doesn't really make sense, but she has red fucking hair and she wears a green, like, jumpsuit thing, whatever. Name her fucking Ariel. What are you doing?
I'm pretty sure. Can you imagine? Everybody's like, I love that movie. Your name was Ariel. And it's just Nickole saying that.
That just makes more sense. I don't even remember what her fucking name is. But if it was Ariel, I'd fucking remember it, okay?
Right.
She looks like Ariel. You should just name her Ariel.
Thank you, yeah.
I'm convinced.
Well, you know what? She'd be a better Ariel in the live-action Disney movie of The Little Mermaid than the person that they picked. So
We don't know that yet.
we do. Well, she would look. That doesn't sound good.
She would look like the cartoon.
She would look more like the cartoon, yes. But people are mad because they think Disney whitewashes it.
Yeah. I'm not
They-
gonna touch that topic.
Oh my God, what? Just say it.
It's
Come
probably
on.
because you think.
He
You
has
know-
no interest in Little Mermaid. Don't let him goad you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Trevor.
I just think people need to get over themselves.
They need to get over what?
I just think people need to get over themselves. Like, the thing is Little Mermaid has been the same look for forever. And of course, back in the day, there was a lot of racists. I understand that's why there's not a there. Almost every Disney character is white in the old ones. But it's
No,
like that.
every Disney character is white because they're from Europe.
Well, that too. Okay, whatever. There were some racists in Disney creator, but it's like everybody can have their story, but it just seems like they're forcing things at this point.
What do you mean?
They're just like every single Disney movie, we have to have a live action version of it, and somebody who is white has to be a person of color now.
Oh, yeah.
And it just seems like they're forcing it.
That's what it seems like.
Well, that's because they don't have any like new product to sell because of their current CEO. He's just a money grubbing shithead.
Like, when I'm looking for a live action version of a movie, I mean, and there's plenty of people have said this, and guess what? They're not all racist. Some people just want their characters to look like what they grew up watching.
That's all it is. I'm not racist.
It's not a racist thing. People just want things to look the way they remember their childhood being. And there's not, and some people are racist, and that's a whole different fucking issue. If you don't want them to have a part because they're a person of color, you're a fucking moron. But
Listen, I like the live action of Beauty and the Beast, and they picked great actors for that. But there were like supporting actors that were black, that weren't black in the movie, and that was fine. I mean, I know they're supporting actors, but like still, if we're going off of exactly how it was back then, there were black people in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
But there were, and it's fine. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
That's not why I like The Little Mermaid. I just thought we would get somebody who actually looked a little bit more like The Little Mermaid.
It's the same thing I have when people when everybody wants, or all females want a female James Bond. It's just like, oh, come on, guys.
Wouldn't it be a Jane Bond then?
Jane Bond. You'd have to change the entire premise of the fucking movie.
I want
That
Idris
sounds
Elba to be James Bond.
Listen, I don't need a female James Bond.
Yeah. Like, they just try to switch it up.
James Bond, though.
Okay. Idris Elba. He can play anything.
I don't need a female Thor either. We could just leave Thor as male.
Well, the difference there is
there is a female Thor.
Female Thor existed. So they actually have a source material. Everything else is just like, we're going to force this in there, and if you don't agree with it, you're a racist, and I think that's stupid. Because you can agree or disagree with something without going to that extreme, but it's 2020, so everything's to that extreme.
Well, you know, Twitter's all extremes and nothing else.
It's
why Nickole quit.
You okay, Flame?
No.
No?
No. No.
Okay.
Upset.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts Remind coming out at the end of this year. I gotta pull it back out of the hat. Not at the end of this year. End of this month. Sorry.
He's not sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Go, Flay. Okay, I'm done.
No, please. I can't right now.
I had to get it out. Hey, people like to during my Kingdom Hearts playthroughs.
Yeah, but we're not in a Kingdom Hearts playthrough right now.
Not yet.
Not ever.
Damn. You hate to see it.
She hates Mickey Mouse that fucking much.
You know, I don't think like
Fucking hate the mouse.
Okay, so other than the Frozen part of 3, which I understand, I feel like
just let it go, Travis.
I am letting it go. I said other than that part of Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like maybe not you playing it because the games are actually hard, but I feel like you would enjoy watching those games. You only play one game.
You can't play the games because they're actually hard and you suck dick.
Well, that game actually is hard.
That game is hard. It's very hard.
No.
Okay, play it
You
then.
know what?
I'll watch.
I don't have a console.
Okay then deal with it. The game's really tough, and a lot of people don't. Flary didn't even finish it on.
I could just be hiding my secret talent, okay? I played a game of Madden once, not a full game, like a part of a game of Madden once.
I played like one drive.
Other team didn't fucking score. No, I was winning. I don't remember the score, but I was winning. They didn't score at all. And you know what I did? Pressed the same fucking button the entire fucking time.
Yeah, that sounds like skill.
Strat. That is skill.
I would have
strat.
I would have scored on you all day. The person you playing must have sucked
The answer is triangle.
I don't Well, it was
The
against
answer was
the
always
computer.
triangle.
It was against the computer. Oh well, I
It
mean
was
you
square.
you can hit the same. You could call against the computer. You can call the same play every single play, and it doesn't matter.
Unless you hit him, unless you set him to
Square.
champion level.
Yeah, unless you.
I don't know. I just got handed the controller and they're like, "Here, I gotta go do something." And I was like, "Okay." So then I just played and press capping. Okay, I can't talk. Kept pressing square, and I scored a lot of points.
And you were like, oh, man, I need to put my resume in for the NFL
Yeah.
as a
Right
coach.
now.
Be like, okay, guys, you're just gonna keep running the same play.
They're like, keep hitting square, and they're like, what the fuck is she talking about?
And then they win anyways.
Yeah,
And then they win.
yeah, because eventually they're just gonna be like, we're just gonna call the fucking play. She's a moron. We don't know.
she won't know if we change it.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I'm the greatest coach ever. And then they're gonna be like, what's your secret? I'm like, I told them to keep running the same play. And then they're like, but they weren't.
I like
That's
the
what
idea.
you think.
I like
That's
the-
the trick.
That's what you think.
I like the idea of the head coach putting you on the sidelines like you're calling plays, but actually the person upstairs is calling plays, and they're just pretending like it's you.
They're just like, listen, she's kind of stupid. Just let her think that she's doing something good, okay?
And then
Just let her know we're proud of her, okay?
And then the NFL team
Yeah.
hires you as a head coach, and they realize their mistakes.
Fine, it's okay.
What should we do on offense? Same play.
You do the same fucking thing.
Why should we run it up the middle? It's 3rd and 18. Same motherfucking play. Let's go.
Yeah, that would happen. They'd be like, they would just start ignoring me and then just doing their own thing. It would be okay.
You'd be fired in like game 1.
Okay, but then there was this time where
You called a different play.
shut up. Somebody was playing Fortnite
Uh-huh.
and they had to go do something. And they're like, "Here, hide, don't die." They're like, oh, "Fuck, okay." Literally, the only thing I know how to do is crouch in a bush and run. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they hand me and they're like, "You gotta run to the spot. I understand. You gotta be in the circle." I don't know how many people were left, but it took them like 20 minutes to get back. It was a long fucking time. And I lived, and there were only 3 people left, and I was one of them.
That's not hard if you're hiding.
Well, it is if you don't know how to play the game.
I did it in Apex all the time, and I didn't know what I was doing.
You just hid.
No, not every game. I've done that. I did that a few times.
Okay, Travis. I don't know why you have to crush my dreams every fucking time.
Well, I mean, you're the
Gotta do
next
some
future
good,
head coach of an
you're
NFL football team, so you should be fine. But yeah, but
Flamewheel's over here telling me that I do a good job, and that's awesome, and you're over here crushing my dreams.
I am crushing your dreams. I called the same play. I can do that.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm fucking talking about.
So
Alright.
mean. No reason.
Listen, I can.
Build people
I've
up,
called
not
this.
fucking-
I've called the same play a whole game before. In the computer, I had like
I
eight.
don't
I had like
believe
8. I had like 7 or 8 interceptions. I just kept like throwing it outside, and they were like, "There's literally a guy there every time, guy. You threw it there last possession." Because the computer is stupid, especially on normal. So, what I'm saying is, your dreams are crushed. I'm sorry.
Sad face.
You hate to see it.
Fuck off. I actually fucking hate you.
No, you don't.
What? You know what? Next week I'm not gonna have any topics either. So
You
fuck
didn't this week.
Well, I was sick.
Well, that's so bad.
Oh,
My
fucking
ears.
school I got sick. Blame Travis.
Listen, if you're laying in bed sick,
Fucking
you pull your,
Travis.
you
piece
pull
of
you
shit.
pull your phone out and you look up topics.
Like what?
I don't know,
Apparently porn.
porn and vomit.
No vomit.
What?
I'm pro porn, anti vomit.
I don't want to be here with these topics.
I don't know what's going on right now, and I want none of this.
Listen, no, it's not how it's gonna happen.
Last week was structured. We're back to our roots now.
Here we are, yeah.
Thank God. Wait.
Travis wanted actual topics, so here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I had good topics. I came in with good intentions. I had good topics the first week, and then there's just some weeks where the only topics I have are sports and video games. It happens.
My life doesn't revolve around sports and video games.
No,
Let me see that face.
but yes.
My life revolves around Netflix and work.
I did have. Did I tell you the story about the lady at Bob Evans on this podcast? I don't think I did.
No, sir.
I did not. I don't think I ever told Nickole either.
I
No,
don't
no,
care.
I haven't
I don't
heard
want to
it.
hear it.
I want to know. I must know.
Flamewheel, no, you don't.
It's too late. Shh.
She questions if I'm doing all the time, Flamewheel.
Okay. First off,
I'm ready.
Nickole. Hi.
No,
Hello.
fuck off.
So I was at. So there I was.
I don't give a fuck.
No, you're gonna like this story. You will.
Am I?
Yes, I guarantee
No,
it.
last time I fucking believed you was a Stranger Thing. I'm having a flashback.
Okay, maybe you won't. Maybe it'll end with everyone dead. Okay, just listen to the story.
A sad face.
Okay, so there I was at Bob Evans.
What is a Bob Evans?
It's a breakfast food place. You know what it is. Fuck off.
Like
It's like a
Waffle
Wendy's.
House?
Like Denny's. It
Like
is
Denny's.
not like Wendy's.
Those aren't the same thing.
Wait a minute! Travis, shut the fuck up. It's not like Wendy's at all. It's not a fast food place, you shit. It's like goddamn Denny's, but better.
Okay, I didn't know I hit
Oh
a
my-
I didn't know I hit a nerve. I know, I'm aware. Calm down.
People wasn't aware.
Definitely wasn't aware. My job requires me to be aware. Thank you.
I feel like being in the food service, you would know this shit, but
Yeah. So I was at Bob Evans working at the drive-thru. And
not Wendy's.
okay, so I was doing an inspection, and I was doing this thing, and I was looking pretty nice. I had an Ohio State pullover on. I had these really nice kind of looking Pumas shoes on, jeans. So I'm walking around doing my thing, and I'm like looking underneath the counter. I get up, and this old lady is just standing there. Are you blah blah blah? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, why are you dressed like that? I'm like, okay. And then she's like, in your profession, you shouldn't be dressed like that. I'm calling the health department. And she just walked away. And I'm like, what the fuck? She actually called them, and she was screaming. They said she was crazy. Like, she was just screaming the whole time. She's like, he had a hat on. And they're like, he's supposed to be wearing a hat. He had shoes on. The lady was out of her fucking
No shirt,
mind.
no shoes,
Yeah.
no service, bro.
Yeah, I was like gonna walk around doing an inspection naked, apparently.
Oh no.
Maybe she wanted tickets to the show.
Was that your story?
no.
Was that the end of the story? Is it over?
No, I feel like you're
Because
not-
I fucking hated it!
I feel like you were dedicated to the story because
I was pulled in.
I feel like you didn't tell it good enough.
And then she threw a Wendy's cheeseburger at my face.
Sir, this isn't a Wendy's.
I wonder
Literally.
if she was pissed at you. You walk in there and be like, hey, Wendy. Like, the fuck?
That's why she was mad.
My favorite part is she walked away. She like turned around and walked away to storm off. Like she was really mad, but she was really old, so her storming off was really slow. It's great. Old
The story
people.
just keeps getting worse the more you tell it.
She didn't like what I was wearing, and she was yelling, and then she
Sorry.
started punching people. I was scared for my life, Nickole.
Listen, see, if that was an actual thing, if she actually started punching people, that would make the story good. Maybe you should lie.
Listen,
Next time you tell it, lie. Be like, this bitch came up to me, and she tried to punch me, she started throwing fists, and I was like, listen, lady. And I fucking pushed the bitch to the ground.
so you want me to admit that I assaulted
Assaulted.
a woman?
No, you definitely insulted her. She
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
insulted.
Yeah, she was like,
okay,
she was basically like, she might as well have just said, you're a fat piece of shit. Go the fuck home, you
self-defense.
piece of shit.
Yeah, how dare you wear those clothes?
How dare you wear those clothes? How dare you wear those shoes? How dare you live? Go die. She might as well have said that.
Wow.
See? Okay, that's better. You're getting better. Good job.
I can't even handle you right now. What time are we at?
We're overtime.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
Listen, I know you
It's
think.
6:03.
I know you think we are. Yeah, but we didn't start on time.
Yeah, because somebody had to go grab fucking food.
Okay, go tell me a better story, Nickole. I'm waiting.
I'm still mad about the
Okay,
garlic bread.
if you didn't have a better story, then don't talk to me about how my story's bad because you didn't have one better.
I just want to rewind the time back a little. Flamewheel, you're
Okay.
with this. At the
Meow.
beginning, before he told the story, he was like, Nickole, you're gonna enjoy this.
See,
And guess what? I fucking didn't.
well, see, you were
I did.
You were focused.
Oh, God.
You were focused on not enjoying it on purpose, just so you could say that.
No.
Yes, you were.
I was waiting for a good story. Just like fucking Frozen all over again. Oh, God, so many letdowns.
Oh no.
Jeez, man.
Story of my life.
Remember
Wait,
at the
what?
beginning. Remember at the beginning of the podcast when she was sick. Bring that back.
I am sick.
Just let's rewind time
To when I wasn't talking.
when she was just coughing in the background.
When I was just dying.
Coughing in the background. Nickole, best Nickole.
I had to leave the room because I was coughing so much because it got hot and I was about to die.
Yeah.
No, don't die.
I'm not allowed to
I
tell
took off
stories
my
anymore. You had to be there. There were
You're
people.
not allowed to tell bad stories anymore.
There were people throwing
He
butter.
only tells bad stories. I don't know
I know.
why you're even like word.
Listen,
Listen, sometimes you gotta try to have high hopes for people, and that's what I was trying to do, but he just dropped the ball again.
listen. If I could have thrown a chair at the old lady, I would have.
Give it the chair.
But I can't.
You know, some people are afraid of chairs.
And apparently, that Bob Evans, an old lady does that like 3 or 4 times a day.
Nice.
They just get up and start screaming about shit. Because they're old and they feel like they can. Well, guess what? You're going to scream at the wrong person one day, you're going to get kicked.
Oh my god,
Shot
no, Bob
in the
Evans is
forehead.
so good.
What'd you say, Nickole?
Bob Evans is really good. There used to be one where I lived before I moved, and I used to love going there for breakfast and getting chicken fried steak with hash browns and toast, and their food is really good.
Mhm.
I feel really sorry for people who haven't had. Sorry, Flynn.
I feel like he knows exactly what a Bob Evans is.
I have no fucking clue.
You've
There's
never-
not any. I've never lived somewhere where that particular restaurant exists.
But you don't even know. You didn't even know what it was. You had to ask.
This is literally the first time I've heard of this restaurant.
Interesting. But you know what Denny's is?
I know what a Denny's is, yeah.
Bob Evans is like.
It's
And an IHOP and a Waffle House.
Bob Evans definitely isn't a local establishment. It's like a chain. So
yeah.
I know,
weird,
and
it's
it's not
weird.
in chain in any of the places I've been.
man, Bob needs to
I mean,
fucking
it's-
spread out.
It goes back to
It's
our
similar
Carl's
to Denny's.
Jr. Hardee's conversation.
They have them build a Bob
That's
Evans
the same
right.
fucking thing.
Yeah, it's like rallies and checkers.
Whatever the fuck
What
that
the
is.
fuck those are? A burger store?
You gotta
Burger
live-
joint?
Yeah, you gotta live in the area, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
have no idea what the
Whataburger.
fuck that is.
Like that's Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Whataburger 2 hours away from me.
Okay, well, there's other places.
Well,
in
you're
Texas.
pretty close to Texas compared to me and Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
I
about
mean,
that?
it's not in Texas though. It's in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sleeping on the plain.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, I think we need to call it right there.
Okay, well, we're back to doing it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to go back to streaming.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry.
He's not sorry. Don't believe anything.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, not
I thought
sorry.
my story was good. Nickole ruined it. I had more
If
to
you
it.
thought
She ruined
Travis'
it.
story was good, let him know. If not, just say that I'm right.
Nobody made it that far in the podcast.
You don't know that?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait.
Tell everybody in your stream to go watch a podcast.
They know it exists.
Okay.
I don't think they did.
They know it exists. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for getting. If you're this far, you're a fucking saint. I don't know why, but thank you
Hey,
so much for watching. And
fucking
we'll,
God.
and we'll talk to you
Just
next
stay
time.
for me.
Except for Nickole, apparently.
If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Wow. What an MVP.